Here we go. All right. Welcome in, everyone. So, Cosmic Crucible Season 18, Round 1. We did actually manage to beat our opponent, Avenger Commander. And yeah, we did it all right. So, they combat cancelled the first room. They went in with the Immortal X-Men. Couldn't get that cleared, so went in with Mephisto, a curse. I think that's probably a little bit too much of a investment, really. Hey, Paul, how's it going, buddy? Are you having a good weekend? Room 2, they beat my Insidious Superior 6 combo with their own Insidious 6. Look at those Gear Tier 20s, guys. Look at it. All Gear Tier 20s. God damn. Then my Thunderbolts room, they cleared it with Vigilante. It's not meant to stick. It's just a filler room. Good, Paul. Good to hear. Room 4 for me, they came in with a big investment of Quasar, Emma X, Songbird, Kahori, and Odin, and barely scratched Mr. Fantastic. Then came in and cleaned it up with the Immortal X-Men. But room 5 for me was the winning room. Liberty Mephisto. Got a combat cancel with Vigilante's Null. Got a combat cancel with the Immortal X-Men. And finally, combat cancelled with this, obviously, dregs that they had left over with Null and Damon Hellstrom. And then they cleared my Night Stalker room with their own Starjammers, which is a good choice, in all honesty. So we win the first round. We're going to go into the second round against Lionheart. Now, Lionheart actually is top of our bracket at the moment. And do you want to know something funny? They've actually got the smallest TCP and STP of anyone in this bracket, which is just goes to show that TCP, it means fuck all. Excuse my French. Anyway, so we are going to go into them. They've got quite a bit on defense. So they've got Illuminati Odin in room 1, but they haven't really... I want to say they haven't really changed the ISOs around enough to make enough out of this room. So my plan, I've been looking at this today during the day on my phone. My plan here is to put Starjammers into this room. That should clear this quite efficiently. Room 2, Open Wound, they have, it looks like a bit of a holdover from last season with the Legends room. So they've just basically put a bunch of Legendaries into one room. I can't really see any real, how can we say, can't see any synergies here with this. So this should be pretty easily taken out anyway. We'll probably just, most likely even Vigilantes this. We'll see. Room 3, which is the Phoenix Force with 3-piece Hellfire Club. Gear Tier 20 on good old Sebastian Shaw. Love to see it. We're going to use our Blastar team into this room. I think that should do okay here. It's got the permakills on it and everything like that. Free healthcare. This, for me, I believe is just a free room to use my Immortal X-Men in. I don't think we'll have any issues there with this one. It pause. We have the full Insidious 6 on defense. Now, this I will say is going to be hard. They have also got the full Insidious 6 at Gear Tier 20 apart from the 2 reworks. So all the new members. And then this is going to be the headache room. This is going to be the headache room. No word, no qualms about it. We are going to have to probably double sack this room to make sure that Mephisto doesn't get his empowered off. Yeah, this is going to be rough. But that is what happens in Masters, unfortunately. So we're going to go into the first room, and we're just going to take our Starjammers in here. This will easily win this one. Massive punch down. We can actually put our guys back to strikers who we would normally have as strikers in this room. Just because I don't think there is any issue not having them as strikers. So we're happy with the ISOs. Let's go. Okay, so we're just going to go straight after Odin. That's going to be our first port of call, I think. Get the ability block over here. Get the assist on the Odin. And there we go. Use the team that's supposed to be used to take out the team. Nice and clean. Easy peasy. Here. I'm going to first off try this with the Vigilante. We'll see how that goes. And we're not in the old room 1, which was what I put these in against last time, so hence the all Raider ISOs. Let's go and do this. Hey Clay, nice to have you in, buddy. I don't know if this is going to be an easy one. I think this might be a bit harder, but we'll see. I've got 2 chances. He's back. Right, cool. We're going to go for Old Man Logan. Rip everything off. We'll go for Quasar because he can't be, because Shadow King can't be stunned. And there you go. Clay, I wish it was that easy. I just... It does take a bit of time. I will admit that. Okay, we're going to go into here with the Quasar comp. I think I've actually got it saved. Did I save it? Did I save it? No, I didn't. We can take that and we can modify it a bit. Let's go there. Let's go with... Could take my own Emma into this, but probably a bit of a waste. Let's save the... Let's go with... I tell you what, we're not going to use him elsewhere. Let's use Iron Patriot. So what we're going to go here with, Iron Patriot is going to give the 50% damage to bonus to Quasar and to Kang. We're we got Old Man Logan, who's going to do Old Man Logan things, and we got Kahori, who's just going to go super duper fast. Let's see how this goes. It is a slight punch up, but we should be all right. I think the thing is I spend a lot of time thinking about the gameplay, and that gives me a little bit of an edge. I will say that. We've got to attack the lovely guy over here. Let's go and get rid of this Phoenix as quick as possible. Two bomb bursts. I'm going to put a ability blocking over here. Let's go with a basic on Kang. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Why not just use Kang, Cabal, and another villain? I'll be honest, Adrian. Basically, the reason why I've used what I've used here is because I'm going to get Blastar up to the 5 charges in a minute. And hopefully, as long as Omega Red Phoenix Force doesn't absolutely pummel me. But Blastar's going to get the 5 charges in a minute. And then what's going to happen is that we are going to be able to... here comes Kang. Do the Kang Bang. We're basically going to be able to get it so that the Blastar does his ultimate and he's going to take everything out. Like so. But with the... I mean, yeah. Cabal would have worked probably because you do get the assists from Cabal as well. So, yeah, that could have worked, Adrian. I might try that next time. Okay, I've actually had a second thought here. I think actually I might take into this room here because I can. I've got my Illuminati, so I think I might just take my Odin and take Black Knight out. This is a big overkill here, by the way. So we're going to go for Odin Artie with APOC. Obviously, Illuminati are going to shut down the... Yeah, Cabal does excellent against Astral. Definitely does excellent against Astral. So the APOC's going to stop the safeguard from Gladiator. He's also there to do his ultimate punch on Thanos Endgame, so we didn't get hit by that. We've got the Cabal shutting down, the Illuminati, with Captain Britain obviously shutting down the speed for Super Skrull. So that should do us all right here, even though we are looking at a 1,000,000 power punch up. Basically, Odin will carry this for us. Okay, so we're going to start here. Let's drop the slows out there. Want to stop the Gore from going. So we're going to stun him. Oh, we're not going to get the empowered, are we? That's stupid of me. Yeah, we're not going to get the empowered because of the null. But the null is going to allow us to do this, which should put the battlefield up now. Put an ability block in that. And a rebalance. There's a swipe. There's some revives. Another swipe. Another swipe. Swipe again. Let's get a stun there. What a death. That is a tanky null. Oh, here we go. There we go. Here we go. That took longer than I wanted it to, but hey ho. Oh. It's a one shot, it's fine. That's all I'm going to keep telling myself. Okay. We're going to start off here. And we're going to try and sack this room with our Mighty Avengers. This is going way... This is going way too well at the minute. Yeah. And then hopefully Sue will go kill us. Beautiful. Okay, so I got two options here that I can do. And I'm actually seriously thinking about doing this. So if I take Null in place of obviously last night we took in the full accursed into this. But I'm just thinking if I take Null into this one now, it's obviously going to stop Mephisto from getting his empowered for the second time. He has still got his special to use, and I don't think he'll be on ult because he didn't go with that. Let's give it a go.
Now, listen carefully. I want you to think of selling your car. Who's going to buy that car?
Let's give it a go.
Struggling to know where to look? On Motorway, there are 7,500 verified dealers who are ready and waiting to bid on your car. It's not magic, it's Motorway. Sell your car today at motorway.co.uk.
As long as we can survive this, like, initial... Nope. I think we are going to have to keep this, so that's the only issue here. Right, let's go into Professor X. Big Wolverine out. Ah. Okay. Well, we've pulled everything now. I'm cognizant that I still need to leave something for... Have a think about this. Quasar. Fast people. Really need it to be post Ares stat characters. Okay, we're gonna try it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Paul. But Sue is really powerful. And they do still have the there you go, let's see. And they managed to heal all the way up, which is really frustrating. I mean, here I can but hope that they just... I've kind of got a hope here that they've dropped the room against me. We did have Immortals, but I want to really kind of use them here. Just to make sure this goes okay. Okay. I think we need to go for Superior Spider-Man. We are ahead, so let's get the rewinds going. Let's just spread that to the Scorpion. Drag them all in. And there we go. Okay. No. Yeah. Immortal did, but what did we get here then? So he combat cancelled the first one against this. Took Immortal X-Men in, couldn't do the deed, cleaned it up with Cabal. Took in interesting Thunderbolts. That'll change next week. Yeah, Immortal's pretty cool. Went in with Vigilante, took everyone but Ghost out, took Mighty Avengers in. Starjammers, cleaned it up with Orcus. Okay, cool. Interesting. Accursed, took out the Mephisto, cleaned it up with that. And then combat cancelled. I actually want to check if this room is actually working how I think it works. Yeah, the Thunderbolts one really shocked me there. But then I'm not running the full, I don't think. So let's just see what happens here. So Kang's going to go in special the man thing. Okay, fine. Puts the slow on her. She gets that flip to speed up. She's then going to put that down. That's going to give us extra speed. We're then going to get it flipped to speed up. And now Blade's going to go and devastate. Yeah. So it does work exactly how I thought it worked, which is that when the Scientist Supreme puts the offense down out, it's giving your Night Stalkers that extra 50% speed, which means that, yeah, you go zooms. So we've got 32 minutes left until the next round of Cosmic Crucible. That is that weekly done. I think we just got 10 points to score, haven't we, today? And then that's all done and dusted. There's the Son of Darkness milestone. We're not done a lot with this one at the minute. I'm seriously, I don't know. I'm conflicted as to what to do with this leaderboard. Clay, I know you've gone in on it with some of the offers, haven't you? Well, not the offers, not buying the offers, but you've gone in with the Power Core offers here, I think. Was what you said to me the other day that you've gone in with. See, I really like these 600 L4 training modules, so that'd be really nice. Heck, I'd love to complete it, but it's just so many people like together. It's silly. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, and I think I'll explain it to you guys here now. Actually, let's just drag a tag over here, and I just want to like done a little bit of work today on my
controlling what she can and can't wear,
controlling who she can and can't see,
threatening her.
enough. This is abuse
on here, and so, you know, from the Build Positively video, this was what I had written down for my sort of proposed. We were looking at 192 million golds worth of training materials to do this. I've actually gone and looked at what I'm thinking about actually doing for October now. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to core any characters this month. And as we can see, I am sat on a relatively decent amount of cores there at 24,000. So I am seriously thinking, and this is my plans for the month. Let's just put this on full screen. So this is my plans for the month. I'm actually now coming in at 160 million gold worth of training mods. Basically, it's a bit of a backlog month. So we've done Hobgoblin already. We've done Spider Slayer. We finished off Green Goblin Classic last night. We will be unlocking Superior Spider-Man at reset. So we will be going straight in with him to level 105, Gear Tier 19. And then I'm thinking about working on Dr. Octopus, Lizard, Mysterio. Now I've got 2 free days here, which, depending on how the gold and training materials coming into our account looks, those are either going to be just days where I'm not going to do anything. And the reason why I'm saying I'm not going to do anything is because this is next week. Well, next week we know that from the blog, we know that next week's sort of things are all based around the Superior Spider-Man. So we know that there's going to be no new zombie character coming out next week. And so we've then got the zombies that I need to work on to get them up to 105 and Kestrel. I'm actually now moving all my Brimstone building to next month. And so I don't actually see any reason, because it's the first Battle World and it's going to be next week. Well, we're not going to have the full Brimstone team for next week anyway, because we don't know when Hellcat's coming out. And so I just don't see the rush, especially if you're like me and free to play. I do not see the rush for it all. I will get Brimstone next month. I might call for Hellcat. That might be the one I do call for. Because no doubt we'll get a... Hey, Candace, yeah. I'll probably end up calling for Hellcat because she's the last member of the team. And I think we're going to get that slow drip method over the month for Living Mummy, like we did for Hobgoblin, like we did for who was the other one, guys? Help me out here. It was Azazel. Was it Azazel? I'm pretty sure it was Azazel that we got in that form as well. So I really don't see the rush to do it. Now, I've got Secret Warriors on here for next month. But again, I've put them later on in the month because Rachel, yes, it was Rachel, sorry. So I've put Secret Warriors on here at the minute because from the data mines, it seems that we are going to need Secret Warriors on one of the nodes in Battle World. Surprise, surprise, hand holding a Hoi. Which is a pain for characters, for people like like myself, who was a bit conflicted about building Phantom Rider, especially considering that they've never, apart from a post on the Discord from Pathfinder, they've never actually officially came out and said that this is Carter Slade. And so yes, the second day set of nodes I think is Secret Warriors. And so I'm still slightly conflicted about this, and I know one of the people in chat is also conflicted about this, Clay, and he's going to probably leave it on the bench. Yeah, Candra, so I was going to skip Secret Warriors. The problem is Scopely's done a Scopely, and basically in the data mines said that you can't skip Secret Warriors, which is awful. I really would like to skip them just because, although I love war and the thing is, Candace, you don't need to build Secret Warriors. So my plan for the Secret Warriors, you'll see here, I've got there building them down to 100, 105, but this is very flexible. What's not flexible is Phantom Rider. You've got to build him. He's like the linchpin of the team. But these guys, I'm not building them until we get our free... yeah. I'm not building these guys until I get my free token for them. There's no point. Just click recruit Clay. No one will ever know. And then he'll go to the bottom and you can just bury him for the rest. Bury him. Like he should have been as a character. Oh, I've let my tea go cold. This isn't good. I've let my tea go cold. That is a travesty. Anyway, like I was saying, so everything from Phantom Rider onwards, this is all very much up in the air. And the reason why it's up in the air is because if Brimstone do get, well, obviously we're going to get Damon, although again, remember, with Damon, first character they've backtracked on, these 14... I know, well, not backtracked. They haven't backtracked. Windstorm! Good to see, buddy! Damon Hellstrom, they haven't backtracked as such, but in the stores, we've always had characters there within 14 days. And yet Damon, no, you got to wait 3 weeks. You got to wait 21 days now.
I want you to close your eyes and think of your car. Now I want you to imagine yourself selling that.
What milestone am I for that one with the Secret Warriors?
You just got the best offer for your car.
I am wrong one.
100,000 other customers. It's not magic. It's motorway.
So that is the Banshees for you. I'm on milestone 3 nearly. I will be once the next part of the once I get to the part in the battle pass. But obviously we're not getting it till milestone 4, so we've got a whole nother battle pass. Like the battle pass resets this week. I think, is it this week? Next week? Might be next week actually, the battle pass resets. Yeah, so the battle pass doesn't reset until next week. So that means we've effectively got about 3 weeks until we're actually going to get that team anyway. All right. Let's do that one. We got guys who love to come in late to the raids, which is why I'm late doing that one. Okay. Hello, Windstorms Alliance, mate. How's it going? Let's change some music here because this is silly. I tell you what, let's make Deadpool let's make Deadpool proud. Let's put some dubstep on. Oh yeah. My alliance mate wishing me well. Yes, yeah. That's actually my alliance leader. He's lovely. Don't let him hear me say that though. So yeah, so going back to the Son of Darkness, because we've not got any characters that I'm wishing to core, and those offers give you so many points, I'm seriously thinking about it. Would also like some superior Spider-Man diamonds, but that's not the reason. Yeah. He's not only our alliance leader, he's one of our community leaders as well, so it's wonder if I can. Right. This is the problem with MSF. There isn't enough to do at the minute, really. Anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, these Secret Warrior slots, they're going to be open for Brimstone, because I'd rather get them up before the Secret Warriors. Obviously, being the fact that they are our Chapter 2 / Chapter 3 team. They're going to be a better build than Secret Warriors. And they're both war teams. Okay. Right. What should we do? What shall we do? Oh yeah, definitely we're gonna go past the definitely gonna go past the hour mark today, Windstorm. We did our first Crucible or Trial 2, and unfortunately we have choked. We did not clear their stage 6. And honestly, I kind of wish I just took my full accursed in here and then had the null for the follow-up here. And then, yeah, there'll be another Crucible later. So when Crucible goes live in 15 minutes, we will do round 3. And I know we won't know whether I've won or lost at that point, but oh hell, let's have some fun. Let's pop some cores. Pop some cores, shall we? Or I don't know. I'm so conflicted. The other thing is, being all completely honest here as well, I would really like some more of the Mystic minis. Because I could do with some more of these geodes anyway. And, oh, nice one, Windstorm. So a victory in the bag for you. I mean, the T3L1 L4 irons would be nice, but it's this I'd like, because I'd really like to be able to, when I unlock Damon, take him straight to Gear 220. I think that is going to be a definite needed thing. How's everyone else's Crucible gone? Have you checked? Nice. Nice. I suppose. Suppose we can do the power core economy now, can't we? All right, who's dobbed me in? I got a message that I said that I was lovely. How British of you is what my alliance leaders just said. Who's dobbed me in? Paul's at 1-1, so you're the same as me. Same as me. Good, good. Right. How many of these we're going to go for then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go just under the 20,000 cores. 6. Let's see where that leaves us to. So that gets me those 600 L4s that I wanted. Okay, top 2K. Nice. So we did 6 there. Thing is, this leaderboard is going to go absolutely nuts tomorrow, I think. Need 2 strikers that are better than Carnage and Noir. Nope. Just the cause. I quite like those Armory 20 orbs. That's what's tempting. Such a shame we didn't get to that one. Maybe next time. No, those cores are hard earned, free to play. Oh, I know what I was going to show you guys, actually. I know what I was going to show you guys. So I've got a feeling that yeah, Gear Tier 20 is still really rough to get hold of. So I did some calculations last night. Obviously, we're 11 days into the month, and we have so far earned 58 million gold's worth of training materials. We've obviously just earned a little bit more than that now because we've just got those 600, which is a decent wedge. But we've earned 58 million golds, nearly 58.5 million golds worth of training mats. And the same can be said so far for our gold income. So our gold income currently is sat at 59 million, 59.5 million. If we keep tracking like this, which I think we will, we're going to be on for another one of those 180 million gold months like we had last month, that 199 million, which leads me to think that quite possibly the taps are being turned off on gold and training materials. So we are going to need to come up with new plans going forwards. Because obviously the 11th of the month is pretty much 1/3 of the way through this month. Let's get a couple more of these. Two. Yeah, we've lost the showcases. Oh, let's buy 10 in total, shall we? That's it. 8,000 cores. Yeah, exactly. There wasn't exactly a deluge of resources before. I'm seriously hoping that next month we are going to get more. I'm wondering if it's just the fact that... There we go. There we go. Got those. Where are we now? Woo! Top 1,000! We're not getting that. I'd love that, though. That'd be nice.
Escape now with BFI Player and stream the most immersive indie films from across the world.
I actually find it exciting.
Handpicked by the British Film Institute and streamed straight to your screen.
Whatever's going on, you can tell me. That's what I'm here for.
Start your free BFI Player trial today.
7 minutes left until
From $6.99 per month until cancelled. T's and C's apply.
the 7 minutes left until Crucible starts. Let's open some Armory 20 orbs. See what we get. Oh, nearly up to enough of those geodes. In the middle, one on the side. Come on. No, of course not. Just double check I have done everything today. Okay. So we've done that. So yeah, we are going to have to... I think this is reasonable. I think this might be a bit much. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm really hoping we get a bit more of a boost next month, because we should have, you know, they should be wanting us to bring our Secret Warriors up to 105. 2 full sets of mutants, 2 sets of bio, 2 sets of tech, then I can finish. Cool, Paul. Who are you taking for that? Who have you got left to build? Two full sets of mutant, 2 sets of bio. And 2 sets of tech. Who are you taking in, Paul? It's interesting me now. I'm plan is reworks of Secret Warriors. Yeah. New Falcon and Kang. Okay. No. Paul. Paul is in Paul Whedon. About the Professor X. Get rid of that. Clay, are you still here, bud? If so, what packs did you take on the Blastar trial? I mean, I could look it up, I suppose. Because, interestingly, I couldn't get this done with Marvel, with the basic or the free-to-play currently available Insidious 6. But apparently, Clay was saying that he managed, or that they managed to do it. Aha! Vigilante. Recommendations to simplify things, to provide no breakdowns. Clarify if all mods are active. The invasion planets being transited. That is really difficult. If you're not aiming for top rank, it's recommended to deactivate all the modes that buff your opponents. These include tactical enhancement, control, damage, tank, vile rally, when it rains, and experimental serum free. Okay. So I'm going to take vile rally off and just do that. You don't need Quasar. You definitely do not need Quasar. For any of this. Blastar, yeah, fine. Interested to see what they do here. Vulture, Mysterio. Oh, he's got Superior Spider-Man on this one. Oh, Windstorm, do not take Old Man Logan to Global Hero. You will get absolutely ass handed to. That is the biggest waste of that's the biggest waste of Gear Tier 20 pre Professor X. Striker, Superior Spider-Man Healer, Classic Raider.
Icons are grounded, rooted in authenticity, heritage, and timelessness. And that's why icons
Yeah, they've always. I'm guessing they've changed this, Clay, because on there now they're showing Superior Spider-Man,
Listen carefully.
which obviously
I want
would be simple because he seems to be the key.
to buy that car.
But you got through with Scorpion. You said to me, didn't you?
On motorway, there are 7,500 verified
Which is
dealers who are ready and waiting to
awesome.
bid on your car.
I might try it. You know.
Motorway. Sell your car today at motorway.co.uk.
Yeah. Oh, we are there. Reset is on. Trial 3 is in progress. Cool. Okay, so we lost obviously to Lionheart. Those of you who were here saw that. So we are now up against Onick, who is from NWO. So shout out to the New World Order community. Wanda's blurry vision. We actually do get on really well with NWO. We the Jetsons and NWO actually are kind of, I don't want to say linked, but we're kind of linked insofar as that if we've got people we can't house, we see if they can house them, and so on and so forth. So it's going well with that. I think more of that needs to be done. That NWO and Panzer Hulk we're really close with. It's really nice to have this community. So Onick, as I said, from NWO, Wanda's blurry vision was on 21 seconds ago, so most likely is either doing their attacks now or total TCP 236,811,458 with an 8.783 million STP. They do have Professor X. What have they got in store for me then? So room 1, we have Night Stalkers with Scientist Supreme. Room 2, we are looking at the Insidious 6 with Shocker, Shocker and Vulture. Room 3 is Liberty. Room 4, which is exactly where I've got mine to, is the Professor X room. Room 5 is Illuminati Odin with Emma X. Now, some people would look at that and go, "Oh, we'll take our Starjammers in here." That will be a massive mistake because of Emma X. So, and then temporal fluctuations here. Okie dokie. Artichoke. So we're going to try here our Vigilantes. I think that should do that, no problems at all. Here we're going to sack it as we did last time. The thing we need to worry about here is the fact that this room we are going to get revive once, and I really do not want revive once. It's really quite clever because the ideal scenario here, right, is that you go in and you get absolutely slaughtered. I could use some really low powered stuff though, so where they take it out, they come back, they take it out again. That'd be all right. But then we're going to go in with our Immortal X-Men. And that should be pretty good. So we're going to sack and then Immortal X-Men this room. I want to say this room I'm going to do with my Blastar team. We'll take Illuminati Odin in here. No, this should be all right. Right. Let's start off with this room. So in this room, we are going to take, because there is no null in this room now. So we are going to take the following. We're going to take Kahori. We are going to take good old Blastar. We are also going to take Apocalypse. Although, let's try this. Let's go for it.
Roll up to Betfair Casino. And play pinball for free. Play daily for a chance to win a cheeky cash jackpot of £1,000.
There's only 2 of them.
Max 1 play per day. Free spins valid for 2 hours.
Let's go for it.
Eligibility criteria apply.
See how we get on.
From stargazing to nice to meet you, Miles Smith is now back with Stay, his brand new single. Miles Smith, Stay. Listen now on Spotify.
Whoa. Did you guys just see that? Yeah, no, we're going to take someone a bit better into that. That just got wrecked. That just got absolutely wrecked. Gated 20 Phoenix, man. Just absolutely wrecked face. The thing that got me there was the fact that, like, yeah, that was even with the extra 50% health from... No, you're not. You're not getting the extra health. That's why. There you go. That would be why. Okay, let's put a defense down out over here. Get a ability block there. This is going a bit better. Okay. Try and just keep control of her. Didn't want that to happen. Definitely didn't want that to happen. Okay. Four bombast stacks, that should be enough. Surely. Yeah, there we go. Always go with your own plan. Okay. Yeah, Freezer Sinister 6 is on defense for me, so I can't do that, unfortunately. Right, let's take some chuff into this room. Big Guardian, a North Star. There's a reason for this, guys. There is an actual reason why I'm doing this way. I don't want to draw too much here. I just want to be able to draw the Franklin ult and the Sue ult. And as long as I can do that, we're golden. We come back. Franklin should now go. Beautiful. That is going to work out absolutely stupendous because even the Nightcrawler didn't go there. So he's not going to have his ability energy from taking a turn. So now, all things being equal, we should be able to go in with this and get a nice little two-tap. How are we looking? 48 viewers. Hell, guys. Thank you to all 48 of you who are here. There we go. I die, I come back. I come back. Oh, for God's sakes. Such crappy RNG there. This isn't going to work now, I can tell you that much.
Must be the new parent posse chat. We're not even new. Our kids are 8. Or, as Eddie says, 96 months. He moved off grid. Can confirm he's still on grid.
I really do hate that.
Will he? Well, he
at Tesco Mobile, we've made sure he has 99% network coverage, so he could if he wanted to.
Oh, sign me up.
It pays to be connected. Tesco Mobile. Every little helps. Over 99% UK population coverage on...
Gonna need to build them bigger. Gear tier 20 on them all, I think, is going to have to be the way we go. We'll give this one more try. The other option is to take the... This is what we did yesterday. Yeah, Clay, that was an ouch. That was a serious ouch. I really don't know whether to try this or no. Nightcrawler's going to special. We're going to get special from Franklin, special from Sue. I hate Fantastic Four. All right, okay. Go into X. There goes my Satana. Get the ability blocks there. Okay, now we're going to get the turn rewind. So we're going to start on Mr. Fantastic. Because X has taken a turn. Okay. Whatever. That was a 3-star Professor X. Okay. We'll take this into here now because we can. Yeah, Fantastic Four diamonds, but mine are in exactly the same position. In fact, mine are in better position than his were from that. See what happens. We'll see if he struggles with my room or no. And go from there, really. Let's get a stun out here. Then let's get a time rewind going on the team apart from Odin swipes. Odin swipes. Yeah, whatever. This is not going well. This is me tilting now. It's fine. Fine. Yeah, just to show you my Fantastic Four. Oh. Pretty big. But we'll see. She's gonna fuck me up here. Nah. We've cocked this one up. So, first round of Masters, we've gone 1 and probably 2 losses, but hey ho.
Icons aren't born, they're made. Through hard work, persistence, experience. It's learning from the journey, through adversity and setbacks. And icons like Skepta, Spike Lee and Kiko aren't afraid to share with those on their own path to becoming iconic. Because icons are grounded, rooted in authenticity, heritage and timelessness. And that's why icons wear Timberland. Because the original yellow boot is iconic.
So he hasn't yet done any assists.
Cooking sounds great until you're juggling pans, the smoke alarm's going off, and cereal feels like the safest option. Choose an Instant Pot, the UK's #1 multi-cooker, helping you make homemade meals in minutes without the stress or mess. Add ingredients, press a button, and dinner is ready when you are. Mac and cheese in 5 minutes? Yes, please. Because life is better in an instant. Shop now at instantpot.co.uk.
We're going to go with the heel here. Woof. Well, that nearly didn't go very well. Yeah. I know this is overkill. Let's flip everything. Give him a good old turn rewinder. Kill Cap Sam next. Ability block. Oh, or dead. Ability block or death, one of those two. Either of those abilities work. Death being the superior condition, but you know. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's just not have any issues with this at all. We'll just shut Blade down and we'll all be good. Shut the speed down, shut Blade down. Trauma slow, so he can't flip it. Let's go for a chain here. Zaga for dead. Just go for a swipe. The assist and the assist there. And there we go. That's how quickly that one can be done. And then we have this room. And we're going to come in here with the Immortal X-Men and see if this works. Question mark? Should do. Did last time, didn't it? Stun the auto. Go for the turn rewinds. Let's spread those stuns. Pull them in. It's going to kill most of them. Turn rewind the vulture. Storm ult, done. Easy peasy. However, I think if he had changed Shocker for Green Goblin Classic, I actually think that would be a big change. Because all of a sudden, Vulture will be stealing our speed up. So we won't have that. And they'll be getting it. Yeah. I'm sure we will see later on. Has Wink started to attack yet? It doesn't look like it. Onic, should I say? Oh, yeah, they have. Oh, look at that. Look. Yeah, they wiped the floor of us. So it is a 1 and 2 this week. Ream 1 draw some good stuff, though. So they came in with Absolute A-Force, Black Knight, Old Man Logan, all at gear to 20. Followed that up with Astral, and then followed that up with Cabal, Blastar, Mephisto. That's huge. Just to take out Room 1. Room 2, very easy. Absolute A-Force. Sorry, not Absolute A-Force. Immortal X-Men even, sorry. Room 3, Vigilante. Yeah. Room 4... Thunderbolts. This conglomeration took down most of it. And then that really did it? Hell. I know he was low, but still. Interesting. Yeah. Starjammers. Accursed. Yep. Oh well. 1 and 2 this week for Cosmic Crucible. I don't think that is going to 1884. I don't think I'll lose enough points to get demoted this week, so that is good at least. Yeah, I'm not disheartened, dude. I'm not disheartened at all. It's it's all going to be a learning curve, you know. That's what I think, really. It's going to be a massive learning curve, this. A bit like Diamond was, really. Diamond was a big learning curve, and we got out of that eventually, so... Let's just see what happened here, so... Nightcrawler specials. So yeah, because they took most of the they just took the abilities, didn't they? That's what it was. Yeah, stayed up is the key thing there, which is just learning more, really, dude. That's the main thing. So I took everything bar my alt from Professor X and my alt, my special from Franklin, which really isn't that great. So we should get a basic on Super Scroll. Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, and they brought in Null and Gore, so there's a couple of attacks there that aren't going to allow us to do anything. Okay. Okay, back comes the Quasar. Scroll specials, my Mr. Fantastic. That's fine. Nightcrawler should go all and put slow on everyone. Scroll's going to basic. Alt from Professor X. Brings everyone back. Nightcrawler basic, not going to do much. Professor X basic on null. That's going to be the stun there. Basic.
Must be the new parent posse chat. We're not even new. Our kids are 8. Or, as Eddie says, 96 months. He moved off grid. Can confirm he's still on grid. And he's got another one on the way. He won't have the coverage to live stream the birth, will he?
Well, here at Tesco Mobile, we've made sure he has 99% network coverage. So he could if he wanted to.
Oh, sign me up.
It pays to be connected.
Okay.
Tesco Mobile. Every little helps. Over 99% UK population coverage on 4G.
Interesting. And then obviously just comes in and cleans it up.
Child's potential. A future where they learn the skills they need to succeed. Whether that's getting a job or further study. But the key isn't a key. It's the support you give them.
Alright, Dad.
Fancy a pruning that, son? I've been reading about technical education and it looks the business.
Technical education opens doors for your child. Search Talking Futures to find out how T-levels, apprenticeships and HTQs can unlock their full potential.
Okey-dokey. That's fine. Oh, ratings and rewards. Hooray! Because they're worth everything nowadays. Okay. Before I go off, let's go, and we've got 20 hours left on this Blastar one, have we? 20 minutes, Christ. Did I take that Vile Rally off? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Rally 2. Speed. Yeah. Hey, ZKG! How's it going, buddy? Awesome to see you. Good old season rewards. Well worth it. Let's stick this on. This is the boring part of this trial, I think. These first two nodes that you can just stick on auto and chill. Well, so we'll just chill and have a chat. So. What is everyone thinking about Battle World? Are you excited for Battle World? I know I am. Hopefully they make it better than the first one was. I'm sure they will have. Yeah, it is looking interesting. I know I can't wait for that Sentry Void fight. I think that's going to be amazing. I'll enjoy it once I unlock and build Brimstone. Yeah. Probably very similar, Clay, if I'm honest with you, mate. And the Chaos Node should be fun. The Chaos Node will be fun. I'm 110% sure that the Chaos Nodes will be fun. I like how they've, from the looks of it, they've tailored the characters that you can use based on the characters they want on that node. So like we've got the Insidious 6, so we've got some Superior 6 to use. I think it's going to be really good. Yet another reason why I'm currently building my Superior 6 up again. Because I was a dummy and didn't do it last time, basically. Never making that mistake again. I'm wondering if we're going to have to unlock the difficulties, Clay, or if we are actually going to be able to start a bit higher up. And then that obviously begs the question that if we are starting with difficulties, does that mean that we might not need Brimstone for those first nodes? I don't think it did, annoyingly. Rather annoyingly.
Roll up to Betfair Casino. And play, prize, pinball for free. Play daily for a chance to win a cheeky cash jackpot of £1,000 or more.
Sue's going to go first, isn't she? And then Franklin will go second. And then we want Blaster. Keep hearing about people getting stuck on this node. I never actually found this node that bad. Up to 5 stacks of bomb burst. Go for a Sue ult. Special with Johnny. Let's get some energy back. Get a special from Reed. Let's get those death proofs and everything up. Ultimate from Franklin. Put those silencers out there. There's that. Get the last few. Get the heal on. The blast off special there. Get some energy back in. Node 3, you for all these Fantastic Four nodes, you don't need anything other than Fantastic Four Blaster. Let's go with Suol. Get those defense downs out. But I think if anything, this is the most annoying node out of the lot of them. Okay, let's go with this. That clears that wave. Going to come back now, but we're going to get to be able to stun her. Kill her. We've got 2 charges. We're going to put an ability block here. We'll probably die. Fine. Let's go in with a Suol again. All those bomb burst charges. Get the special in there. Okay, Blog did seems we're starting at normal for the first run, and from what it says, any after, but guess that's subject to yeah, always subject to change, as we know. Starting at normal for the first run. So it makes me wonder then, if we're starting at normal difficulty in the first run, does that sort of mean that we're going to have to... how can we say this? Does that mean that we are going to be able to do those early nodes without, you know, without any issues?
Free spins valid for 2 hours. T's and C's and eligibility criteria apply. 18 plus be gamble aware to all.
We are 8 minutes. Going to be interesting to see if we... Yeah. It's more for the brimstone nodes for my... You know, we know that the brimstone nodes are going to be what they're going to be, you know? Get those bleeds out. Get a stun over here on the squirrel girl. The girl that loves the old squirrels. And then let's spread those stuns. Turn rewind black cat. We've got 5 bomb burst stacks. Let's go for it. Let's get rid of the Iron Patriot. Just don't seem to gain any. I know it's supposed to be easy, these nodes for the Hellfire Club, but I just find it funny how easy it is, you know? There we go. I gotta admit, I thought this was finishing tomorrow. But, yeah. I thought I've got plenty of time to do this. Where am I actually in the rewards for this, in the grand scheme of things? I'll take that. Top 2,500. I'll take that. A 7 yellow, 6 red. Okay, fine, whatever. Ah. Yeah, 7 yellow, 6 red. Is it worth me to put in any more time into that? No. I'm literally waiting for a reset now. Guys, I'm really sorry. There really isn't a massive amount to do. We've done Crucible. I want to say thank you to all of you that have been around. It's been awesome. Been good to have you here. I am going to log off now because I've got some traitors to watch with my lovely wife. We are catching up on the Traitors Celebrity Edition. I don't know for any of you who are in the UK if you do watch that. Traitors is an amazing show. We're going to go and raid someone though, so let's go and have a look at who is around. So we have Zastin. We have Miss Hyde. Thank you, Clay. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. What I'm going to do, I am going to drop you guys off with Miss Hyde. She is absolutely lovely, and yeah. So we are going to go over to Miss Hyde. Hopefully you guys are all good.
He's having a blinder. He's clipped the post. He's looking formidable.
Okay, we are going to go over to raid Miss Hyde now, and I will catch you guys next time.
Valid on selected leagues and markets only. Applies to singles, multiples, and bet builder bets on qualified player outcome selections. Does not apply to odds boost. T's and C's and exclusions apply. 18+